No, cześć, Olu. Sorry, we speak Polish.
We are on a Polish English. Hi, Mariusz. It's actually 6:30. So good evening. I would say good evening.
Oh, in the UK is good evening.
In the UK,
but
yes.
It's
Alexandra Marcinkowska from the UK. Hello, Mariusz. And I've got some questions for you. I've been thinking about needs, the needs that are not met during the pandemic. And my question is, because I was thinking about to go shopping, and I need to go to see my friends, and I need to go and just walk my dog. So I've got like a massive need inside of me. What do I do now?
Mm-hmm. So that is a very good question. Thank you very much for bringing this up, the issue of my needs and so. So let me ask you, when you think about all those needs, doing shopping, going out for coffee with friends, and buying maybe new clothes or something. I know that you are very modest person.
I am, yes, thank you.
So you are channeling some of other people, yes, who send us questions. So thank you very much for channeling. So what happens? Just stay in that person. What happens to your feelings when you are thinking about all those needs all the things that you cannot do during the pandemic?
Yeah, I think I came to the point when I actually feel tired of all the lockdown and the pandemic situation, because my life changed massively. I was very active before. I'm at home for the last 6 weeks at the moment, and I think nothing really happened. People do not die around me, and I've got this massive need, and the weather is so beautiful. I just want to go out. Yeah, and just want to go shopping, get some new clothes, buy some groceries. Yeah, just want to have my life back.
Yeah, and people may often. I'm sorry. People may often feel really angry for all the limitations they are experiencing, because come on, I have this need, this urge to do things, and there are those restrictions on me, and they are coming from the outside, and I cannot do this and this and this, and I'm focusing on that, and I have this urge to do something. And here we had in the United States, we had protesters protesting those lockdowns and all that stuff. And we know that there is no safe, if you look at this scientifically, it is very hard to release the lockdowns until really massive amount of testing is not available. And right now it is simply not available. And you may not see people dying, but people are dying. And, I work in the hospital, and I know that is unfortunate. In California, this lockdown was introduced very early on. And so we didn't get that peak like in New York, but in Southern California. So yes, we are flattening the curve, but the number is still rising. It is not like we are going down, not yet. But we don't see it. So that is humans, we know from science, are very good at predicting the future, how it's going to play out. And we are optimistic usually, right? And that is the reason that we may be ignoring a lot of warning signs. And we keep on eating unhealthy, keep on doing unhealthy things, and we say, I will start exercising tomorrow, I will reduce my portions tomorrow, I will eat more veggies tomorrow, and tomorrow never comes because there's always tomorrow, right? This promise in a certain way is decreasing our motivation to do something today.
Yeah.
So this anger and this pent-up energy, the more you think about the things that you are lacking, missing, and absent, the more So let me
but
tell you.
These are my needs, which haven't been met. So what do I do? Because I really want to go shopping and get some new dress. Is my need.
All right. So let me tell you. So let me tell you what is the prescription
Where
for
is
suffering.
you're right. You're right.
I'm sorry, I'm not doing disarming technique because I have only 5 minutes. So,
yeah, you're right.
And I want to make a point.
Yeah.
So to make this point, so you see, how you can make yourself miserable. Just focus on the things that you think you are missing, lacking, or is absent in your things. Things that you think you should have and you don't have. Things that you think you must have and you don't have, right? Things that you want to do but you cannot, right? It is going to create suffering. So my explanation how to create suffering is less than 30 seconds, right? But you see, creating happiness is, on one hand, it may seem harder, but on the other hand, it may be easier. Because you see, we asked before, what are the benefits on our group? We asked, what are the benefits of this pandemic for you personally?
Yes.
And that is a great point, because if I am looking at the benefits of this pandemic, that in turn tells me what are my needs that I allow myself to meet during this pandemic, during this lockdown. And that is a good time to learn that these are the things they need to keep on meeting beyond the pandemic. So, and also, we were in the first class, in the first webinar, we were teaching the 10 emotional skills of surviving pandemic. There are still emotional skills of surviving any crisis. And one of those early skills that we emphasize is appreciations, gratitude. And the more I can appreciate little things, the more satisfaction I'm going to have, right?
Yeah.
In Buddhism, there is this idea that all our suffering comes from this lack of satisfaction that we create ourselves. So the more we can be satisfied with what we have, the better. Of course, I'm not dismissing the fact that a lot of people are out of work, and their economic situation is really dire, and that actually the roof over their head may be in danger because they are behind in their mortgage payments and so on. That a lot of people need assistance, and that assistance is coming slowly. That is real thing too. But even particularly in those times, it is important that I still practice, focus on things that I do have. And for different people, it may be different things that birds sing.
Yeah. So are you saying that my need to buy a dress is not really a need?
No, it is actually a product of our brainwashing that we have from the media. Remember that the advertisers employ the best behavioral experts, and you won't make that much money in public health, so you don't have the same power, not only brain power, but in comparison to the amount of money that is put out to convince us that we need something, an object or a food or some status symbol for us to be happy, is huge. And the amount of the message that is spent on the message that unhealthy lifestyle is minuscule in comparison. People want to sell. We are giving it for free, and we still don't have that much reach.
Yes. So for example, I've got this thinking in my mind that I've got this need. How do I stop it? Shall I just ask myself, do you really need this, or what can I do, like to be honest with myself and to really think about this need which I created in my head? Actually, watching programs about addresses as well.
Oh, so it may be if you can have a distance to it and don't fall into buying things, because for example, my son, and actually we like cooking shows, but it doesn't mean that we eat it, but we simply like watching them. My son was watching them and he became a really great cook since he was like 8, you know. So and he's a fit young guy, you know, but taller than me, and you know, and definitely better cook. I mean, I started teaching him how to do some stuff, and now he's much better than me. So yeah, so that doesn't mean that you may enjoy watching nice cars, right? But doesn't mean that you necessarily want to possess them. No, you're just enjoying the art of the line and stuff. It is like watching beautiful flowers. It doesn't mean that you have to devour them. You can.
So the distance is important for people to have this feeling that I don't need that. I can have it, but do I really have to have it? Do I really need this particular thing to meet my needs? Because actually, because thinking about this now, I actually feel I don't need it. So, and it took you 5 minutes to disarm my thinking, and I change it because I'm in control of my thoughts. So thank you so much for that.
You're welcome. And so the language that we use, there are very few things that we really have to. I have to have it? No.
So the semantics
everything,
again.
Yes, semantics is important, and we talk about the semantics. There's nothing that we have to. We don't have to pay taxes. Of course, there may be consequences. We may end up in jail. And we don't have to die. It's going to happen by itself. A lot of people die in their sleep, you know, so we don't have to do anything. Everything is a choice. Everything is a choice. And so just think about.
I'm choosing not to get the. I'm choosing not to get the dress now because I just cleared my mind, and I've just decided that I don't need that, to be honest.
So Albert Ellis used to say, "Don't should all over yourself." I should have it. No, don't should all over yourself. Or when he was talking about must, he called it masturbation with a U. Using I must have this, I must have that, I must do this. Nah, don't do that. So anyway, thank you very much, everyone. Please join our group on Facebook and talk about our webinars to your friends, to your acquaintances, to your coworkers, and let's
see you on Sunday.
See you Sunday. Yes, thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.